Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you how to remove a third brake light from your BMW E46 3 Series. The first step is remove this plastic shielding bezel here, which not only finishes the appearance of the third brake light, but it just kind of protects the back of it from things. You're going to need a tool like this, a trim removal tool, or a simple flathead screwdriver to get in behind the bezel and pop down some white retainer tabs. There are two kinds of third brake lights. There's this style, which is more sleek and compact. There's also a bigger, bulkier, square style. The steps are very similar to removal, so let's get right into it. And also, these tacks are not for me. I bought this car for parts, not my doing. And also, make sure you're comfortable. So you can see I'm laying here in the rear seat, getting some good footage on my back. So once I get this popped off, I'll show you exactly where those fasteners are laid out. Be right back. And here is that bezel. As you can see, there are two white retainer tabs, retainer plastic snaps. Very simple to snap out. They are retained into the body via that hole there and that hole there. Just simply, snaps right on. And then how you get it off is you get your tool, I showed earlier, like this. You just get in between the headliner and the bezel and just simply pop it down, both sides. Just snap right out. Here's a better look at the retainers. Now, the more square style third brake light is going to have two black retainer things, which are, they use those holes, these smaller ones, and then it snaps into the bezel like right here. But these more compact styles just use those two plastic retainers. As far as getting the third brake light itself off, here's the plug for it. You can typically just grab it and simply unplug it like that. It just unplugs. Just a very simple 2-pin connector. There's no tab to depress. Usually just pull it right off like I just did. Now you have these black squares here on either side, right? You see that to the right and to the left. And here we are, these little black plastic squares on either side of the third brake light, to the left and to the right. Now, they simply have to slide out from the third brake light to release it off the mounts on the window. So to do that, you get you get a flathead screwdriver like this, and you get up in here. You're going to wiggle it. There it goes. That's the first step. These actually snap into the brake light. Once you get the first snap undone, they'll simply just walk off. Come to this side, do the same thing if you can. The third brake light will move on you. That's totally normal. Bam, there's that one. Come back to this side, slide it off. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Once you get this lid off just like that, the third brake light will want to fall down like that. There's your third brake light for your E46. You can see it. And then these little black tabs here, see how they slide into the third brake light? They'll simply come right off if you pull on them like that. There's little slotted square things. Here's the tracks on the window for it. As you can see how it works, it just slides into that groove as such. And that's what holds the third brake light on. That's basically it. That's how this works. Then as far as putting these back on, they snap on pretty confidently once they're fully seated. Like that. Then whenever you go to remount this, to finish it off, these snap in nicely. Like that. That's it. That's how you remove third brake light. And obviously, to reinstall is just reverse procedure. Reset these tabs, put them up there, and snap them back in. That's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this small little DIY segment, feel free to comment down below if there's a part that confuses you, or you don't know how to, or if you don't know how to remove it, and I will gladly upload a video of how to remove the part off of these chassis, as I've been specializing in the E46 for about the past 6 years now. And then as far as my regular viewers who watch all my videos, yes, she is still here. This is my personal E46, as you guys know, but for the newcomers, this is my personal E46 build. I've had it for about 7 years. My first ever BMW. It's what taught me everything about this chassis as a whole, so it means a lot to me. This thing's my baby. Lots of videos pertaining information on this build here. It was turbocharged about 3 years ago. Now it's back to naturally aspirated with some cool bolt-ons and things like that. Interior's been fully gone through, suspension, all that stuff, as you guys seen. There's a subframe for it. about ready to do this subframe reinforcement. Then this can go back in, and then fuel line routing. Actually, I'll probably do the fuel line routing and the brake lines before all that, and then put that back in, so I get the fuel cell all plumbed up, right? But yeah, anyway, more on this car in the future. This thing is just a whole different mindset video wise. As far as this kinds of stuff here, I apologize for not making videos back to back like most YouTubers, as I am a one-man band still. I'm still buying cars, advertising, removing, and packaging and shipping parts all on myself. So my free time is pretty minimal when it comes to YouTube. But as you guys can see, this new camera, this new phone, this picture is so much better. I feel much better about the picture quality already, and there's no more crazy microphone sounds. My last phone I had for like 7 years. It didn't have the best picture quality. The microphone was starting to go out of it. Had a weird high-pitched buzz to it. I'm just happy to feel a lot more relieved having this phone now. So, yeah, as far as today goes, I'm going to get out of here. For the newcomers if this is your first video you've seen from me, there is a lot more of knowledgeable video content on my channel regarding E46s. So feel free to subscribe if you want. Totally up to you. I'm not pressing it on you. But I'm going to get out of here and make this video so you guys can see it, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day or good night wherever you're from.